What's up everyone, back for another beer review, and today I will be reviewing yet another collaboration beer, this time between the Trillium Brewing Company out of both Boston and Canton, Massachusetts, and the Monkish Brewing Company out of Torrance, California, and this is their insert hip-hop reference everywhere. So this is a triple IPA that comes in at 10.3% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is approximately 3.5 weeks old. I want to give a huge thanks and shout out to the guys over at Nerdsense, Shaun and Mike. They hooked me up with this one. I'll post a link in the description box to their channel. Check out their stuff. They are awesome dudes. They have great content. Just, yeah, highly recommended. So I actually was given this beer by Shaun and Mike at the 2019 East Coast Beer Tuber Palooza that was hosted by Matt over at Massive Beer Reviews. Kyle at No Hype Beer Reviews showed up, a couple of other people, and we had a great time. And at the end of the night, a lot of people threw a bunch of different beers into my cooler, including 3 different Trillium beers from Shaun and Mike, and this was one of the 3. And I'm super happy because it's a collab between Trillium and Monkish, and it says 3 of 3, so the whole label is like, I believe that is a iPod, right? And on it says 3 of 3. I believe this is maybe the 3rd collab that they did at Trillium. I know they did an insert hip hop reference. What's it called here? It was an all Citra Triple IPA, and this is an all Galaxy Triple IPA. But yeah, you know, Monkish, all the hip hop references for their, you know, the names of their beers and labels and whatnot. So yeah, really excited to give this one a go. Now I saw the review that Shaun and Kyle did. I think it was on Kyle's channel, I'm pretty sure. And in the comment section, Shaun mentioned, like, since he reviewed this one, because when he reviewed this one, it was at Matt's at the 2019 East Coast Beer Tour Palooza, and it was like 5 days old. You get a little bit of hop burn and stuff like that. And Shaun posted in the comments that he drank it again a couple weeks later, and it was drinking extremely well. So this is 3.5 weeks old. So I'm hoping there's not a lot of hop burn and that the beer is drinking extremely well, because I will be super happy. I love Galaxy hops, and I can't wait to get in this one. So we got the hashtag proper glassware. Let's crack this one open, get it into the glass, and see what we got going on. So yeah, that pours out like so many of Trillium's beers and so many, you know, New England style triple IPAs and double IPAs and the whole 9. So yeah. One thing I noticed about Trillium's beers is they really have a pulpy orange juice look to them. So many of them that I reviewed, they just have this darker orange. Kind of reminds me of like Equilibrium beers. It's like this darker honey orange, color to it. Definitely pulpy orange juice. Has about a half finger of a cream colored head that's dissipating very slowly to a thin film, but it looks relatively creamy. Let's get a nose on it. Yeah, it smells great. Tons of like crushed pineapple. There's definitely a malt sweetness here. 3.5 weeks old. Getting a little bit of malt sweetness. It has like a breadiness to it. Has the water nerd treatment that I get in Equilibrium beers, Old Nation beers. I'm getting that in here, like an acidic orange juice vibe. But yeah, tons of crushed pineapple, mango, a little bit of passion fruit. It smells like a sweeter triple IPA. I'm not really detecting any, hot burn or green astringency on the nose, which a lot of times I can't detect on the nose. It's when I drink it, but like on the nose, definitely not. Maybe a slight dankness or herbaceousness to the beer, like a basil thyme thing going on. I'm going to inhale the beer because I apparently don't know how to smell a beer without getting it all over my face because I'm a pro. Yeah, it smells really good. Let's get into it. Cheers, everybody, and thanks again, Shaun and Mike. That's damn good. That's scary drinkable. That's on the level of these other half triple IPAs. I cannot tell you this is 10.3%. Right off the rip, I'd say this is a double IPA at 8 to 8.5%. So right from the get-go, this is drinking 2 percentage points lower alcohol by volume-wise than it really is. Body is like medium to higher side of medium body. So for 10.3, it's thin. But I've mentioned this so many times on my triple IPA reviews. I like it when a beer that is a triple IPA, the style for me, if you can make the body more of like a medium to higher side of medium body, then it's a win for me, because I don't want to drink this big, thick, chewy, viscous, 10.3% triple IPA. That I don't want that body to like mimic a 10.3% Imperial Stout. So I really like what they did with the body here. The mouthfeel, yeah, soft, smooth, somewhat creamy. There's carbonation here to let you know, hey, this is a beer. This is definitely a triple IPA. The taste is really nice. Crushed pineapple is definitely there, but it's the secondary character. I'm getting a lot of like orange, sweeter orange, a little bit of orange zest, a lot of orange in here, a lot of like fleshy mango as well. A slight passion fruit, like a tart passion fruit, but there's like 4 or 5 different, citrus, tropical, stone fruit characteristics. There is a slight hop burn green astringency, even at 3.5 weeks old. It's on the back of the palate, in the throat. Each sip, it's building a little bit. So at when they drank it at 5 weeks old, I watched the review, but I feel like for me, it would have probably been too much. This is very easy to drink at 10.3%. Really nice flavors and just a damn delicious beer. The one thing I will say about this one is that it's not overly complex or like blowing me away or anything, but it's such a joy to drink. Outside of that slight green astringency, like this would be definitely a 4.5 and above without question. As is with that little bit of green astringency, I have to knock it down a little bit. So I'm going to give insert hip hop reference everywhere from Trillium and Monkish. I'm going to give that a high 4.25 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.35 out of 5. To get into the 4 or 5 range, I want to see a little bit of that green astringency gone. I think this would be a 4 or 5 beer for me in about a week or two, probably like the 5 or 6 week mark. I think this one would be drinking extremely well, totally get a 4.5 and be awesome. As is, it's still super delicious and damn tasty. It's just, I've had better triple IPAs in general from other breweries that hide the alcohol just as well, but are a little bit more impactful and don't have that green astringency. But as is, I can't really complain about this one too much. Price point and availability, I don't know, because I don't live close to Trillium and I don't buy beers from Trillium on the reg, so to speak. So Shaun or Mike, if you guys want to post, what the cost on this one is. Considering it's a triple IPA from Trillium and Monkish, I'd imagine this is at least $20 a 4-pack. Probably in the $22, $24 range, but at least $20 4-pack. I mean, I buy a lot of other half. Most of the triple IPAs are $20 to $22. So I'd imagine this is in the same ballpark. And availability, Trillium for the most part, I believe, is brewery only. I think they get slight distribution close by to some bottle shops and like bars and stuff like that. But for the most part, you go to the brewery and you pick them up. And I know, I think this one hung around for a couple days. Didn't sell out right away. So yeah, price point availability probably proper for, the style, the brewery, and what you expect from Trillium. So yeah, really good beer. Wish that green astringency was dialed down a little bit. It would have got a better score, but as is, a 4.35 out of 5 for this beer is still a damn good beer, without question. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. I know Shaun, Mike, and I know Shaun has had it before, and Kyle. I don't know if Mike has, but yeah, it's super good beer. But if you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it, because I'm going to drink the rest of this and have a great time doing so. So appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here on the Beer Patrol. Till the next one, cheers.